We're taking another live look right now at Interstate 25. This is south of Pueblo. Conditions tonight a lot calmer, much different than they were this time yesterday when wind gusts contributed to a massive pileup that turned deadly. Those dangerous conditions that we saw yesterday can be seen really across the state.
Highway 93 near Coal Creek Canyon is another area that sees a lot of dangerous conditions, and they see what we saw yesterday, and that's where we find meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen right now. And Corey, it doesn't look too bad right now, but boy, you and I both have seen those winds, and if it's snowing, it's like a whiteout.
That is it exactly. So this highway here is notorious for whiteout, zero visibility ground blizzards. And when that happens, there's a bunch of snow that's sitting on the ground here in between the highway and the foothills. And the wind comes racing out of Coal Creek Canyon, picks up the snow and brings a blizzard across this highway. Now down in Pueblo on I-25, there's nothing in between the base of the foothills of the wet mountains and the interstate except a bunch of dust and dirt. So it's the same concept, but instead of a snow blizzard, it was a dust blizzard. And judging by how we've been record dry and record warm this year, that is not the first time or the last time we will see a dust storm on a highway in Colorado this year. Now, take a look at this video that I shot of a dust storm. I intercepted this one in 2021. This gives you a great idea about how absolutely chaotic it may have been inside that dust cloud on I-25. And this, I couldn't see the front of my hood at times. And that storm lasted about an hour, hour and a half. Now, troopers tell me that based on some of the initial interviews, that dust storm on the I-25 yesterday may have popped up in a flash, and they didn't know about it until 911 calls started coming in. Now, the dust storm season here in Colorado, now the dust storms happen in Colorado, and they're actually not as uncommon as you may have think. So troopers tell me that they do have some advice for you if you get caught up in the middle of one of these things.
And trust me, I've been in this, they're scary. But do not let fear take the wheel. Grab it and start to think in a very safe, slower fashion to get off onto the right shoulder, off into the grass. If it's possible, off into the left shoulder, into the center median.
Now, Sergeant Alvarado there says that the worst thing that you can possibly do in a zero visibility driving situation is either speed up or come to a complete stop. Because if you speed up, you may hit somebody who decided to stop, and if you stop, you don't know, somebody behind you may hit you. So it's a very dangerous, chaotic situation. And as far as dust storms go, they do happen in the winter months, but the traditional dust storm season here in Colorado is in the spring months. So March through May. And by the way, speaking of wind out here, we do have a high wind warning in effect for tonight. We're expecting to see 75 to 80 mile per hour winds right here along Highway 93 tonight and tomorrow morning. And by the way, the peak wind gust in yesterday's storm on I-25, 40 to 60 miles an hour. So strong, but not extreme. Reporting live here in Coal Creek Canyon, I'm meteorologist Corey Reppenhagen for the 9 News Weather Impact Team.
That is such good advice. I learned a lot. Thank you, Corey. It's 2 hands on the wheel, man. 2 hands on the wheel, that's for sure. Thank you.